Okay. All right, family. Let's go ahead and do this.
Will.
Damn.
Will. You okay? Talk to me.
I'm gonna get back at all of them when I find this mother.
Okay, baby. It's gonna be alright.
But it's not okay. And it's not alright. The autopsy said she was pregnant. What kind of coward kills a pregnant woman? I don't get it. I ever tell you she bought me my first basketball? I was supposed to make it to the NBA and get her out of it. And now look, how am I supposed to get her out? Who? My sister got her. Shut up.
Sandy did that.
Mom, why? Why what, love? Why did that happen to Sean?
Oh, baby. You know, life is about choices. There's something powerful about the choices that you make. And when you make a choice, it creates the reality in your life. Now, as hard as it is to know that my child is no longer here with me, I take responsibility for my part. It's still you, yourself, who must make a choice. Now, choices have positive and negative consequences. And the crazy part about it is, baby, all your little friends you hang out with, and everybody has that same power of choice that creates their reality. Now, sometimes somebody else's choices can affect you, even though it wasn't you who made that choice, but you were around the ones who did. Am I making myself clear, baby?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why I named you ASHA. It means life. I want you to know how precious that is. ASHA Precious Wilson. I want you to have a good life, baby. All my kids. That's why I work so hard for this family. Because I want to set a good example for you. You know, there's so many things that happened in my past. I don't want you to make those same mistakes, baby. I never thought it would affect my child.
I know, Mom, but you are a good example. You set a goal for yourself, and now look, we're getting ready for your rites of passage graduation. I'm proud of you, Mom, and I know Sean will be proud of you too.
Thank you, baby.
Sisters, understand this. It's up to us to regain the consciousness of our own divinity in order to give birth to children who know who they are. We must not give in to the evils of these times. We've got to take care of ourselves. Our health is our number one priority, physically and mentally, to ensure the stability in the souls of our babies. We are to raise saviors of this nation and bring back the family based on the principles of Hayat.
Please. Yes! Yes! Mom! Mom, I got that.
Boy, what are you out here talking about? Oh my
She said he loved me. I tell her only partly. I only love my dad and my mama. I'm sorry. If you could, I could have it on anyone. To the party. And you know me. Okay. Turn the O2 into the O3.
Stacy, I need to talk to you in the kitchen now. Are you condoning this mess in my house?
What am I condoning?
That worldly music. These kids don't know nothing about God's plan.
Oh, they're just being kids. You know, they're just expressing themselves how children do. We can't fault them for that.
The Bible says that Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. It says he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, so he was hungry. And the devil came to him and said, if you are the Son of God, tell those stones to become bread. And then Jesus replied, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. So we have to teach them that it's not okay to do as the world does.
But honey, I don't think...
That's right. You don't think. Just who got married. How does it look that the pastor's kids are out here frolicking around like they don't have any home training singing that mess?
Wait, frolicking around? Girl, that's hardly what the girls are doing. They were just singing a song.
Oh! So you are condoning that mess. You know what? From now on, I want you to make sure that these girls are not listening to that devil music, wearing those worldly clothes, and you need to get more in your Bible so you can be filled with the word. Am I clear?
Carol.
Am I clear?
Yes.
I'm gonna call this girl. She's been fucking me all day.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, you called?
Yeah, I've been trying to reach you all day.
I see.
Where you been at?
Minding my business. Why?
I was just worried about you.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me. I'm good. Matter of fact, where was you yesterday?
Oh, I was at Sharita's house yesterday, but I told you that. I tried to call.
Man, my phone didn't ring. And what I tell you about hanging out with that doc? Oh, that's what we doing now? Is that how you did that?
Boy, what are you talking about?
Boy. I got your boy. I'm talking about you hanging out with a girl that's half the basketball team.
Well, now you know I'm not even like that.
How am I supposed to know? Birds of a feather flock together and you hanging out with her.
What? Man, forget you.
Forget me.
Yeah, I'm tired of this. You're always tripping about something.
Oh, I'm tripping. We're gonna see who tripping.
Nah, I don't know yet. I don't know if I even want to go to school. Look, you gotta go. You're like the smartest person on this planet. I know it's been hard losing your sister, but I just want you to know that you'll always have me. Thanks, Lily. I miss her, you know? She was so funny and crazy, too. And smart. There was this one time she took me to this play called History versus Struggle Ancestry. It was so deep and interesting. They talked about our history and how we were before slavery. And, you know, the way we are shaped today. She was into stuff like that. And it just kind of had me thinking. Lisa. Oh, yeah, girl. Tell them what's funny. Anyway, I want to do something. You want to go to the mall? No. I mean, like, you hear about all these kids getting shot and the police shootings. I just feel like there's something I gotta do. Stay away from the bullets, girl. I heard you know. What are you thinking about doing? I don't know yet, but I'm thinking.
What's up with you?
What are you talking about?
Man, talk about you tired of this and calling me boy. You know I hate that.
I am tired of this. You acting like I'm a bother to you now, like you don't want me or something.
What the hell are you talking about? You know my sister just died 6 months ago. This shit still hurt.
You have no idea what I have to deal with in this house, so you don't gotta take it out on me.
I'm not taking it out on you.
Yes, you are.
Man, the hell with you. We done. I'm out of here.
I'm so tired of you.
Don't ever put your hands on me. You want to hit me? Bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
Hey girl, how y'all doing? Good. Hey Mom, I was talking to Lisa about helping people be aware of all the shootings, the police shootings. I mean, we see those same kind of kids at our school, and I just feel like there's something I gotta say or do.
You know what, baby? It makes me so proud to know that at this time you're actually concerned about the position. You know, a lot of these kids out here, they don't even care. So what you think you want to do about it?
I want to hold an awareness event where kids can express themselves, and I can share how hurt can lead us to make some dangerous choices, you know, and how powerful our choices are. You know, like you told me before.
Ah, you was listening. I'm so happy about that. So what can I do to help?
Help me plan it out. Call the school, see if we can have it there.
I got you. I can do that.
You too, Lisa?
Yeah, anything to get the word out. Maybe they'll let us speak at the pep rally next week.
I like the way you think. Let's get it done.
And to understand why we are not now ready to rule nations, you have to understand what we lost. We lost our religion, we lost our culture, we lost the image of God as a deity looking like ourselves. But how then did you control yourself? Honor and obligation. If I belong to group Y, I said that I will dishonor myself if I do something that reflects bad on group Y. Honor and obligation controlled me, and custom was stronger than law. There are certain things we do not do because we are not that kind of a people. Because the psychological jail of depending on someone else for religion, culture, and image is a more binding jail than any steel can erect for you. How did we become a dependent people to an independent people? Why have so many messengers came among us and we have not heard their message? Why have we started fights where there were no fights? And what we have to do in order to restore ourselves and prepare ourselves for nationhood again.
Harold, so you remember the African Diaspora Day event we went to? Harold. Harold,
Yes, what is it?
I was asking if you remember the African Diaspora Day event we went to.
What event?
You know, the event where everybody was dressed in African garb and, promoting Black entrepreneurship and African spirituality?
Oh, that event.
What, you didn't care for it too much?
Exactly.
But you didn't feel a sense of community with all of our people being there, so hospitable and inspiring.
Community? What community? All I see is a bunch of women walking around, showing off parts of their body that they don't need to be shown.
That's all you saw.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good to show my face too.
Harold, really?
If I decide to run for city council, that'll help.
So you mean to tell me that out of everything that was being done there, you're more concerned about promoting your political agenda And listen, you had to be paying attention, and all you noticed was a bunch of young women showing their bodies.
Look, if it was such a community, why do they have these thugs out here shooting each other and these kids running around like they don't have a lick of sense? Pants all hanging off their butt. Black people haven't had a community since the 50s and the 60s. But you know what? It was one thing that I watched a lecture with Dick Gregory, and I happen to agree with what he said. We don't live in a community. A community is where you control your own press, you control money, you control banking and finance, and you control the cops. We don't control none of that. Black people live in a hood. What is a hood? A hood is something that you put over your face when you're trying to hide something.
But you know what? At least they're doing something.
Didn't you hear anything that I just said? The 50s and the 60s is the last time ever Black people have anything close to a community.
Oh my God, Daryl. I cannot believe that you have such disgust for our people.
Watch your blasphemy, woman.
What?
And our people, we are God's people, believers. And that's the only people I know. We'll finish this in a bag.
Are you okay, baby?
I said it now, woman.
I'll be right back.
What's good? What's up? This touch is damn, what happened to your... What do you mean? What happened to your eye?
You know the guy I was talking to? Will?
Yeah, what about him?
We got in an argument.
And he what? He did that? Oh, nah. Ain't nobody gonna be putting their hands on you.
No, it was an accident.
Nah, ain't no accident. You my little cousin. You think he's gonna put his hands on you and get away with it? Where's he at?
No, it wasn't an accident.
Where's he at? I found him myself.
Auntie!
She ain't got no help. She's all out here by herself. Mom and Dad got lives to live themselves. At age 14, she already had mental bumps. But she knew there had to be a right because the growing pains had her with nothing left. The shudder of her eyes had caught glimpses of death. The utter of her cries echoes and smothers the temptress with huffs of her breath, weeping, "Help. I need somebody's help. Won't somebody help?" But she ain't got no help. Breaks from her stepdad's Jekyll, and in her he hides himself. Mom tries to save face, thinking that she can hide herself. And it's a hard step. If you listen hard enough, you can hear their souls and spirits conflict. To live life is not to fear it. As time goes on, she has no sight of her purpose and can't seem to get near it. But by high school, she was getting attention from her pom-poms cheering, but she was no cheerleader. Hanging with the jocks, the thoughts, and the tweakers. Blew her boyfriend's brains out for trying to beat her. She said no man will ever put his hands on me again.
Man, I hope this scholarship came in. No. Why? Please. Yes! Yes! Mom! Mom, I got no!
Thought it was alright to put your hands on my little cousin?
Boy, what are you out here
we're talking about all the time. Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Will! Will, wake up! Wake up, Will! Mom, please! Who is doing
Well, the most important thing that we're doing is today is really asking very, very important questions that are dealing with how the black man is operating in society that we're dwelling in. For the most part, on the first question I asked, what is the most important thing in your life today as far as life?
First thing I want to say is my future. But I know what really is happiness. It's happiness, like always being happy, having satisfied, happy, satisfied. No matter what's going on, I always find a way to make myself laugh or others or just happiness, just pure
Hello, everyone. My name is ASHA Precious Wilson, and I have lost my sister and my brother, and almost my mother, in less than 2 years to violence. I put together this event on their behalf to bring awareness of the senseless violence in our community. I am not sure what I can do to stop all this violence from happening at a young age, but I can tell you that you are a real-life superhero, and your superhero power is the power of a choice. And that choice you make has reality on the other end of it and can be a good one or a bad one. Maybe understanding that will help us become more responsible users of that power. Well, how do we make choices? I would say our choices are based on what we are taught to think and what we are exposed to that shapes the way we think. So maybe the way to change our choices, our reality, we should first change the way we think. Thank you.
So, remember my group that I was telling you about?
Wait, the one who stood you up for prom?
No, bro, the other one. Hold on, he's here. Foxy.
Yo, 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 yo. That was the part two to the ending of the stage play, ASHA, that I did in 2018 with all of those wonderful people and everybody behind the scenes that helped out. Shout out to everybody who know who they are and everything. And that play is fire. I love that play, man. Probably because I was a part of the whole journey, and just so proud of it. Proud of everybody in it because they were all like first time actors. Like a lot of them, most of them never been on stage before, never did a play before like that, and they were able to, put that on the stage and do a great job. And that's live. That's one take stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't start over and do it again. And but it was beautiful, man. I love theater. I love theater so much because it's actually it's almost like practicing life. You know what I'm saying? Just the process of learning lines, just everything about it. Learning lines, using your mind, imagination, creating a story that deals with choices. You know what I'm saying? And I guess more specific, like the rehearsal process, in the sense, at least for me, that builds structure and routine to accomplish and bring something to fruition. You know what I'm saying? You can have an idea, but once you put the legs under it, meaning you doing the task that it takes to bring forth that idea, theater gives you practice and structure in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love it. I love it. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I don't know how many people were watching this, but it'll be recorded so you guys can watch it at your leisure. All I ask is that when you see your boy go live, support me, because I'm just about to share a lot of my art that I've done over 10 years, I guess, 10, 15 years of everything I kind of done. I've never really shared it like this because I'm a perfectionist, and as you can see, some of this, the footage wasn't all great and everything and stuff, so I didn't want to put it out until I did it again and got it recorded correctly. But shout out to Craven, who supplied the good footage that we had, so I really appreciate that and stuff, man. I'm gonna work this whole streaming thing out too, because I can't see who's on, who's chatting, who's not, whatever the case may be. Or maybe I'll just tune it out and just record it and y'all watch it later and keep going, keep moving. But definitely, I have another play that's powerful. I'm going to show a part of that play, a strong part of that play, called History versus Struggle, The Ancestors Speak. I'm going to show that if probably next Sunday. Maybe I'll do this like once every Sunday or every Sunday and stuff like that. But I want to get more frequent, but your boy work a lot. And, I do video editing and all that good stuff and everything else at my corporate job and whatnot. But I'm still going to, be going live at least consistently once a week. So you can look for me Sundays in the evening times around this time to put out some content, share some art with you and stuff. And yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram at Rooseveltism, I guess. That's how it works. Deuces.